afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class A motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Folks, I've got a very nice, clean, little 2004 Damon Daybreak. This is a model number 2965. Folks, this is the smallest Class A that Damon makes. This is only a 30-foot long Class A with 2 slide outs, and the best part, folks, it's only got 10,000 miles. I mean, this coach is just as close to like new as you're ever going to find in a 2004 model. Barely turned 10,000 miles. It's got the hydraulic leveling jacks. It's got 2 slide outs with awning toppers. Beautiful looking coach. The color scheme looks great. You can tell it's not been outside exposed to the elements. Full fiberglass exterior. It's got the 6.8 liter Triton V-10. 305 horsepower, 420 pound-feet of torque. The same motor and chassis they put on a 38 to 40 footer. So this little 30 footer will get up and go. All the power you could ever need. And I'm going to tell you, it's a bargain for the price, folks. 10,000 miles. And it is less than half what it costs new. I mean, great looking little Class A. I don't have to tell you folks looking for these small Class A's how hard they are to find, but folks, I've actually got 2 or 3 of them, believe it or not, these 30-foot Class A's with slides. This particular one, like I said, 10,000 miles. I mean, looks great. You can tell the corners aren't beat up or people have backed into stuff like you see on a lot of Class A's. No delamination. It's got the 5500 Onan generator, runs great. Tires look great. DSI Water Heater. Full heated basement. And this is just a nice RV. Of course, you got the 6.8 V10, and because it's got that chassis, it's got that very famous Ford torque shift transmission, which is Ford's version of an Allison, and you know, and of course, in many ways, me and a lot of other RVers agree too, it's actually superior to an Allison. Damon Daybreak, good brand, been around a long time. Glass is perfect. No chips, no rock dings, nothing like that. The front, you can tell the paint's not ate up from going through bugs or anything like that. Just a clean RV, folks. 10,000 miles, and it looks just like you would expect a 10,000 mile RV to look like inside and out, which is basically like new. Power step. And of course, right there, folks, if your RV doesn't have that sticker on it, you paid too much. If we step inside here, folks, I'm going to tell you the carpets, the upholstery. This motorhome's like new. I mean, there's no other way really to describe it. 10,000 miles, and it just looks just like a 10,000 mile motorhome should look like. Up here in the front, like I said, the carpets look great. It's got the carpet runner. It's got 77 hours on the generator. It runs perfectly. 10,630 miles. That's it, folks. Forward your backup camera system. You've got leather captain's chairs that swivel for party seating, TV, dash fans, emergency start. It's got everything, folks. 30-foot long, but it still has a sleeper sofa, and directly across from that you've got a table booth that makes a bed. And notice it does have the books and manuals. That's getting to be a rare thing anymore. Look at the cushions on the table booth. I mean, to me, looking at it in person, it doesn't look like they've ever been set on. That's how new this camper is. It's got the nice hardwood cabinetry. So we step toward the back. On one side, you've got a Dometic 2-way RV refrigerator freezer. You've got ice-cold ducted air. And believe me, that no more cubic foot than you're cooling off. You can hang meat in here with that air going. Dometic microwave, Magic Chef oven. It's got the Spark stovetop, double basin sink. I'm gonna tell you, this is they don't come any nicer than this, folks. Honestly, if you park this next to a brand new one, you couldn't tell the difference unless you saw the title, saw the year model. Another TV here in the back bedroom. You got a Queen Island bed. You've got one slide back here, so it really opens up your bedroom. Storage underneath your beds, factory bedding, nice light fixtures, at the foot of the bed. Look at all that cabinet and storage space, big hanging closets. Like I said, the TV. Yeah, it's got the carrier remote control thermostat. This is really nice because, you know, everybody who's ever stayed in an RV knows you're going to wake up in the middle of the night. It's going to be too hot or too cold. This right here, you can change the temperature without ever having to get out of bed. You just take the remote, point it at the sensor, and you can change the air or the heat setting. Of course, your monitor panel slide out controls here in the hallway. You open this door up, and you've got a side bathroom. It's got a glass front shower. It's got a skylight, a little tub for kids. Everything's right here in the side. Overhead, you've got tons of storage. And keep in mind, folks, you're only talking about a 30-foot Class A, about as small as these things get. This is something anybody can drive very easily. Only 30 foot long. I mean, this is something a beginning driver can drive, or an RV veteran. It's just very, very versatile little motorhome. Not going to have a problem getting it in anywhere. Like I said, it's got the push button hydraulic levelers. So you just push a button, your slides go out, push a button, your hydraulic levelers, level this RV up. Very, very easy to use. And I'm going to tell you, folks, it's a bargain. 10,000 miles, 2004 Damon Daybreak, $29.65, the smallest one they make. Double slides, only $32.9. Now, folks, you can pull the NADA if you want to. No options, NADA base, just adjusting for the mileage. $36.5, thousands of dollars under NADA base. Of course, it's worth more than that because that's not including options. NADA with the options that are not standard. Well, let's see here, $38.5. So we're thousands of dollars under NADA book, and the best part is, folks, this doesn't have 30, 40, 50,000 miles like most 04s. It only has 10,000 miles. Not going to find a better deal anywhere else, folks, for an ultra low mileage Class A motorhome. This one's going to go quick. Everybody wants the small ones. They're hard to find. You can find plenty of the bigger ones, but these little 30-footers, they're just very hard to find, and they go about as quick as we post them online. Give us a call, 706-965-7929 or 423-605-6747. After hours, of course, is the 423 number. Our website's parkway.rvcenter.com. Folks, we're a 47-year-old family-owned and operated used RV dealership. We've got a reputation, a very hard-earned reputation, of having the lowest prices on the internet on quality used RVs. And, you know, we've been featured in articles and magazines and everything else, folks, because of the amount of RVs we sell. I've got over 150 on our lot right now. We just expanded our lot. We're going to have 250 in the next 30 to 45 days. I've got the lowest prices. And let me tell you why. My grandfather started this place back in 1968. And he came up with an idea of doing business that he passed down to my dad, who passed it down to me, of course. And the way he used to put it is there's RV dealers on every corner of every street pretty much in America. Thousands of RV dealers. They all price their RVs the same, which is retail. You can go anywhere in the country and buy retail. So why would you want to go out and travel to Northwest Georgia, here to us, from hundreds of miles or thousands of miles away, to buy an RV that you can buy in your neighborhood for the same price? And so he always said, keep your prices lower than anybody else, and you'll sell more RVs. Sure, we're not going to make as much, but we sell more. And one of his favorite sayings, and it's kind of become our unofficial business motto, make your dollar with 10 dimes instead of 4 quarters. You don't make as much, but you sell more. And because of that, folks, 47, almost 48 years later, we're selling about 20 to 25 RVs a week. We sell more RVs than other RV dealers do that are 3 and 4 times our size, because we have the lowest prices. Don't just take my word for it, folks. I've got thousands of customers that have traveled from all over the country, all over the world, because of our prices. I'm talking about last week alone, had a buyer from California that flew down, drove a motorhome back to California. Had another one from Canada, drove down here, picked up a fifth wheel. because they said even with transportation costs, they were saving over $10,000 each. And they said for that kind of money, it's worth traveling to get a good deal like this. I mean, let's be honest with you, folks. If you've got 2 or 3 days and you can save $10,000 to $15,000 for a 2 or 3 day journey, isn't it worth your while to come here and buy one? I mean, I have the lowest prices on the internet. I have no doubt about that. I check them every day. I check our prices on all of our RVs. We compare them. Nobody beats us, folks. Not only just on price, but let me tell you something else. We don't charge any fees. When you go to these other RV dealerships, they're going to hit you up with $1,000 to $2,000 in dock fees, prep fees, tag and title fees, dealer fees, processing fees, whatever they want to call them. Folks, they're rip-off fees. Anything besides the sales price, and if you're an in-state buyer, in other words, if the dealership's in the same state as, that you live in, you pay sales tax. Other than that, folks, they should not charge you a dime for anything else. So if you've ever been to a dealer and you paid more than the sales price and the sales tax combined, you got ripped off. All those fees are 100% dealer profit. They're completely unnecessary to purchase a used or even a brand new RV. It's just another way these big dealers pull wool over your eyes and rip you off. Not only on pricing, not only on fees, but the financing, folks, is just ridiculous how much money these RV dealers make on financing. You see, most of you are going to finance an RV. Nothing wrong with that. That's 80-90% of buyers finance an RV. That's just a fact of life. Interest rates are very low right now. But what you don't know is when you go to pretty much any RV dealer in the United States, you apply for financing, they see dollar signs. You see, the bank doesn't care what you pay in interest rate. They'll approve you for a certain rate, which is 2, 2.5, 3, 4%, whoever you go through. But what they don't tell you, and what the dealership don't tell you, they mark their interest rates up. That's right, folks. You might get approved at 2% like our lenders do, but the dealer's charging you 5 or 6%. And the reason they do it is because the bank doesn't care what you pay as long as they get their interest rate they approved you for. They don't care if you pay 20%, as long as they get their 2 or 3%, whatever they approved you at. They let the dealership keep the profits on the higher interest rates. That costs you thousands of dollars in higher payments, I should say, over the life of an RV loan. I mean, you take $40,000 loan on 144 months, and you're paying 3 or 4% higher than what the bank approved you for. That's thousands of dollars over 144 months that you're paying extra on an RV loan that you would not have had to pay if you bought it from Parkway RV. Not only are our prices lower, interest rates start as low as 2%. That's on a 60-month loan. This one right here, I can get you financing up to 144 months with approved credit at the lowest possible interest rate, folks. Whatever the bank says, that's what you pay, not a bit more. I have warranties available at costs that are nationwide, that are good at any RV dealership, and we charge other dealers mark their warranties up. We just charge you cost. So, folks, if you want to save a lot of money, you need to call us, because if you don't, you might as well, if you buy an RV somewhere else besides us, let me put it to you this way. If you buy an RV dealer, or buy an RV from another dealer or for sale by owner, take you about, I don't know, $7,000 to $10,000 cash out of your savings. Put it in a paper sack, put it in your driveway, set it on fire. Because that's exactly what you did by buying from somewhere else. We can save you so much money, folks. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't have commissioned salespeople. You ain't got to deal with all that high pressure and all that fake sales and fake trade-in specials and all that junk. See, I have the lowest prices on used RVs on the internet. I know that. I'm sure many of you who are going to research this make and model RV after you watch this video is going to see that for yourself. I don't have to pay people commission to sell my RVs. I pay my salespeople salary only. This way, they get paid exactly the same every single week. It doesn't matter if we sell 25, 50, or even 100 RVs. They get paid exactly the same. This way, there's absolutely no incentive for them to sell. There's no incentive for them to put pressure on you, because there's no need to. Why would a RV salesman have to put pressure on you unless their RV was priced too high? At Parkway RV Center, folks, you don't have to deal with the hassle of a commissioned salesperson. You get the lowest prices, no fees, the lowest interest rates, warranties at cost. We deliver anywhere in the United States, and you just pay whatever it costs us to bring it to you. I think you're starting to see why we've been in business for almost half a century, when countless other RV dealerships have come in and out of business over the last 50 years. Give us a call. Family owned and operated since 1968. 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays is 423-605-6747. Website is parkwayrbcenter.com. Keep in mind, folks, if you don't see what you're looking for on the website, call us anyway. We just expanded our lot. We're buying RVs a whole lot faster than I can put them online. So chances are, if we don't have it posted online, we may have it and just not had a chance to put it on yet. And you'll be glad you did, because we're going to sell it to you cheaper than anybody else will. Email us also at sales@parkwayrbcenter.com. Thank you for watching my video, folks. I think if you give us a call, you're going to be surprised how much money we can save you, folks. So let us know if we can help.